my socks.
Isn't it funny how UFOs always visit idiots? Well, I guess they went up to the last idiot and said, "Take us to your leader."
Look, you gotta believe me. They came in here and they took the socks off my feet, then they measured my head, then they went to the laundry basket and took the socks out of that. Does that sound like the ramblings of an idiot?
Hello, everyone. Once again, this is Dare to Speak. That part that I wanted to show you was to show, even though it was a comedy and stuff like that. And by the way, I love that episode. However, it does make a very good point. And the best part of it, that's actually a very good point, is the fact that it seems that aliens, this whole UFO phenomenon, they actually pick and choose certain people that society would label as, regular locals that are not, important, or someone that might be dim-witted and stuff like that. I've heard that before. Now, whether there's any truth to that I don't know. But maybe there is, but I think it's very possible that it could be, exaggerated. Sorry. And the thing about it is, in my opinion, even though I do believe that this type of strange phenomenon might be true. Of course, you can't believe every story you hear. I mean, some people are just, either bullshitters or they just are delusional or whatever. I do accept the possibility. I do accept the fact that there's people out there like that. They're either full of crap or they're just crazy. But at the same time, there's people where I kind of feel that there's some credibility in their testimony. And of course, it's very hard to prove whether or not the UFO abductions or UFO contact phenomenon is actually true. I believe the jury's out. It's open to debate. And here's one example of something that's serious. Not a comedy, but serious.
With researchers. This was about 10:30 at night that it started. And I closed my eyes, and when I opened them again, I found myself in a room, and I was laying on a table, and I had 6 beings, and I couldn't tell you what they were doing, because I really don't know. But I remember the one that was on the left of my head took something from my head.
Researchers at the stakeout say that Debbie's story fits the classic pattern of what is known as a UFO abduction experience.
In abduction cases, many times the person will remember consciously that something strange or bizarre happened to them, something out of the ordinary. They desire to go into hypnosis to retrieve the hidden memories.
During some abductions, I'm aware of them, of their taking sperm samples in many different ways. They've done it in many different ways. With tubes, with like catheters. There's one way I have not been able to deal with emotionally or under aggression.
That's one where there's a being on top of me. And I can't deal with that yet. Under hypnosis, Jesse Long is reliving trauma that he believes is caused by his abduction experience.
As incredible as it sounds, these people are actually reliving these terrifying experiences.
Long claims to have not only emotional scars, but real physical scars as well.
Now, you have to remember that these people seem very serious, and who really knows for sure, you know, whether somebody should believe them or not, you know, that kind of thing. It does sound credible to me. Of course, it's just my opinion. But I'm not going to go as far as to say that, you know, oh yeah, this is true and aliens are abducting people. They're doing this to them and doing, you know, sounding like a nut, you know, like a nutcase. I like to be the type of person who's somewhat skeptical. A skeptic, you know, skeptical. Oh my God, can't believe this shit. Very skeptical about this whole thing. And, but the thing about it is, though, which is very, very important, and these people are they actually go through a great deal of psychological and emotional problems. It's very traumatic for them. And the list of problems that they actually go through, it is actually life-ruining. Their life becomes a living hell. And it's very sad, and it's just something that it's really hard to, you know, not to pay attention to, you know, when it comes to that kind of thing. And I know there's a couple of people that actually came and did their own story, you know, when they dropped their comments in the comment section. There was a couple of interesting stories about someone in contact with a UFO or seen a UFO or had an experience of what they believed to be an abduction. You know, the whole scenario about them being on a table and experiments on them and stuff like that. And I do believe this kind of stuff is real because, you know, the story that I told you. But you also got to be careful because there's people out there that are, you know, a little bit crazy, or they're just trying to get attention or whatever, you know, that kind of thing. So it's kind of hard to separate these two. It's very, I feel a lot of, I don't know kind of things with a lot of the stories. But there is a few, maybe a good 5 or 6 stories out of 20 that not only are they very interesting, but also it's very disturbing. And it just gets me thinking, that's all. It seriously gets me thinking. So, it's the kind of thing that it really raises your antenna and makes you ask, you know, what the hell is really going on? I mean, I wish I knew a lot that, you know, that some other people know, but, you know. But I like to hear people's stories, you know, that's how I am. I like to hear their stories and then do research and just come up with my own conclusion. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Questions or comments, you know what to do. And to all of you, take care.